What's up guys, this is Mr. Techers 100 and today I'm going to be doing a Team of the Week video. It's going to be a bit different this week as I'm doing it on the console rather than the web app. I think it's going to be easier now for doing Team of the Week video on the console. It seems much easier to do since you can now navigate through each player. As I usually do with Team of the Week videos, I'll go through each player, tell them what I think of them and how much I think will cost. Alright, first in that's here we'll have Informed Tim Hard. Obviously get informed for his brilliant clean sheet.
Like Spurs in their 1-0 victory.
Pretty good stats here. We've got 85 diving, 82 handling, 73 kicking, 87 reflexes, 50 acceleration, and 84 positioning. Pretty all-round good stats. High 80s, some of them, but good 80s, mid 80s stats. Going to be a pretty good goalkeeper. 6'3" as well. So yeah, it looks like a pretty good goalkeeper. I know there's a number of informed goalkeepers in the Premier League. I think he's about the fourth good one. 84 rating. Obviously Barclays Premier League, I can see him maybe being 30k, 40k maybe. So that's goalkeeper. In centre back, but he's a right back, we'll have Inform Schwan, or whatever you call him. Pretty crap stats for a right back. 87 pace, 70 shooting, 79 passing, 88 dribbling, but the worst defending stats I've ever seen for a right back. 65 defending and 58 heading. Those stats will destroy his price. He'll cost nothing, probably about 10k, because he's the worst defender I've ever seen. So yeah, it doesn't look that great. I reckon about 10k. In centre back we'll have a pretty brilliant player. We'll have Informed Samuel. Sorry, second Informed Samuel. As you can see, only 6 foot. Not the best for centre backs, but brilliant stats as you'll see in a minute. 70 pace, pretty good for a centre back. In this game, most of them are pretty slow. 49 shooting, 62 passing, 42 dribbling. Those three stats don't really matter, but obviously the 95 defending, 90 heading stats are pretty insane. I think he's got good strength, so he looks like a pretty brilliant player. I can see him maybe being about 100k, maybe 120, maybe a bit less, depends. But yeah, looks like a pretty beast player. In other centre back, we'll have a guy called Vertonghen. Haven't got a clue how to pronounce his name, but yeah, 6'2", pretty good height for a centre back. He's a brilliant player in real life. He's pretty young. Pretty insane stats for a centre back. 82 pace, 86 shooting. Already, you could probably play him in striker. 79 passing, 70 dribbling, 84 defending, 76 heading. Pretty incredible for a centre back. You could probably play him in defensive mid, or even up front if you needed to. But yeah, he looks like a pretty brilliant player. Can see him maybe about 20k. Gonna go to the left mid here. We have a guy called Menez. His normal card was pretty sick. 5-star skills. Pretty insane stats for a left mid. 89 pace, 74 shooting, 84 passing, 87 dribbling, 65 defending, 70 heading. For 5-star skill, that's pretty good. Left mid. I'd say most people would probably pick him up. So yeah, he looks pretty good to have. Can see him maybe being about 40-50k. In centre attacking mid, but centre mid, we'll have a guy called Ismailov. He looks pretty okay. 82 pace, 78 shooting, 80 passing, 85 dribbling, 60 defending, 64 heading. Not the best stats, but okay. Not the best league, Spanish league, or sorry, Portuguese league. Again, I can see him maybe being about 10k. Now in centre mid we'll have a guy called Shone. Not the best stats. Only 78 pace, 76 shooting, 72 passing, 80 dribbling, 50 defending, 56 heading. Pretty poor stats. I've never even heard of the league. The Eredivisie I have heard of that, but pretty awful stats. Can see him being about 10k. Now obviously probably the main player of the team. We'll have Robin. Now just wait till you see this guy's stats. Look at that. Pretty insane.
Amazing. 84 pass. 95 dribble.
It's pretty insane, those 4 stats just to start with. 5-star skills. Probably the 3rd most popular league in the game, the Bundesliga. It's incredible. I can see him maybe going around 800k. I'll try and pick one up myself for the player review series. But yeah, he looks pretty incredible. In right wing, we'll have a guy called David Howlett. He scored 2 good goals against Wolves the weekend. Okay stats for a right wing. 93 pace, 78 shooting, 65 passing, 80 dribbling, 52 defending, 68 heading. Pretty okay for a right wing. The most popular league in the game, Barclays Premier League. I can see him maybe about 15 to 20k. In striker, we'll have an incredible player. He's 6'2" already. Gomez. He scored 4 goals against Basel and a hat-trick at the weekend. As you can tell, pretty good stats for a striker. I've probably seen better of a few players. We'll have 83 pace, 90 shooting. That's amazing. 82 dribbling, and 87 heading. Pretty good stats for a striker.
Yeah, pretty good stats. I could see him to be getting right 400k.
I wouldn't say he's worth that, but that's just the way the market goes. Now, probably the best player in the team, in my opinion, we'll have a guy called Uche. Now, for a silver, lads, just remember, he's a silver, right? Look at that. 85 pace, 75 shooting, 75 dribbling, 87 heading. Absolutely incredible. He's going to be a pure monster. I might get him from a BBVA Silvers. He should be a pure beast. I'll have a look out for him. I think he may be about 150k, 100k. But yeah, we'll try and get him if you get him cheap. Under the subs, not much to see. As you can see on the cards here, the stats: 82 diving, 84 reflex, 78 handling, 52 speed, 74 kicking, 77 positioning, only 80 overall. I can see him maybe about 10k. I have a guy called Heitinga. He plays for Everton in the Premier League. Played pretty good against Spurs at the weekend. Pretty good stats for a 79 overall. Good centre back. 76 pace, 75 passing, 83 defence, 81 heading, and he is 5 foot. Not the best height for a centre back, but pretty good stats. Could see him maybe being about 15k because he is the only goal centre back for Holland. So people making Holland teams will have to get him. We'll have Routledge. Have no idea how he's a gold. He's the worst stats I've ever seen. 87 pace, 83 dribbling, 65 shot, 70 passing. Pretty awful, to be honest with you. Have no idea how he got gold. I can see him being 10k. We'll have a guy called Paletta, centre back. Not the best stats. 68 pace, 80 defending, 81 heading. Can see him being about 10k. We've a guy called Felipe Coutinho. He plays for Espanyol. 5-star skills Brazilian, 82 pace, 85 dribbling, 70 shot, 75 passing. Decent enough stats for a 5-star skiller. I can see him maybe being about 15 to 20k. None of the bronzes here. We have a guy called Fort. This guy looks incredible for a bronze. 86 pace, 65 shooting, 70 dribbling. Pretty good. I can see him maybe being about 30k, 40, 50. League 1 in the Championship. Not the best league, not the most popular, but pretty good stats for a bronze. Those bronze collectors will want to try and get him. And the final player of the team, a guy called Booten. 70 pace, 64 shooting, 65 heading. It's probably the best stats on his card. Not that good. I can see him maybe about 20k. So yeah, this has been the team of the week for the 14th of March. I hope you enjoyed this video. And please like, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching.